So I came to the Sunshine Coast about 10 years ago, 2013. And when I drove up the Bruce Highway, I could see these double diamonds, which is road formation coming off and going out into open paddocks. And I'd seen that before in Victoria. We'd had huge growth in the area that I was in, which was 4.5 families per day moving into the region. And so I could see, oh, wow, there's something happening here. This is going to go off. And when I heard about what was going to be happening to the hospital, to the university, to the airport, the submarine cable, that's a total game changer. There's a lot more growth to happen on the Sunshine Coast. So if you haven't got into property yet, you need to, because you're going to miss out. I'd say, there could be 7, 8, 9 years left in this one cycle and this growth, because particularly that submarine cable and what it's done. I mean, in the Maroochydore city, like, who gets to build a city from the inside out?
But it's just such a exciting time for the coast with what we've got going on in the next sort of 15 to 20 years here on the sunny coast. I wouldn't really be anywhere else around Australia from an investment point of view, but there are pockets. It's knowing where to invest, when to invest, and what to do.
The only thing that means is go back to your basic economics of demand and supply, and prices must go up, and rental vacancy must provide good rental returns, and it's still coming to fruition today. So he knows his stuff.
Prior to COVID-19, Mal was already predicting that the Sunshine Coast was going to be an extremely popular and vibrant place from an investment point of view. We're going to have a mini Manhattan here. We're going to have a shortage of houses and not that many people that can actually afford the houses in the core part of the city. So he's right that moving out of the city is going to be the place to invest, because that's where people will be able to afford to rent, which is great for investment. Also, if you're buying an owner-occupier, it's going to be affordable for first-home buyers. And I know that that's a space he's passionate about. It's a great place to invest because you're always going to have renters. So Mal was on the money with all of that.
We think the Sunshine Coast is an unbelievable place to invest your money in property. For the past 30 years that we've been doing it here, the property prices have done nothing but go up, and go up quite dramatically. So over the last 5 to 10 years, Mal has said for a long time that the Sunshine Coast is a place to be, and we honestly couldn't agree more.
Constantly getting busier and busier. People want to live here, so it just makes sense to invest in an area where people want to be.